it's Miss Alyssa from the Westmont Public Library, and today I'm going to show you how to sew on a patch. Alright, so a few things that you are going to need to sew on your patch is something to sew your patch on. So I have this jean jacket here. You're going to need a needle and thread a similar color to the background of your patch, so that way the string kind of is invisible when you look at it. You're also going to need a couple of pins and just some scissors. Any scissors are fine. Alright, and now before we get started with the patch, I'm going to show you all how to thread a needle. So you want to take a needle and you want to take a piece of thread and you want to cut it pretty long. You want to make sure that you have enough to make it around the patch and then also give yourself some extra leeway just in case. So you are going to take your needle and you are going to take one end of the string and you are just going to push one end through, just like that. And then you're going to want to bring the needle down to the middle of your string, just like that. Now you're going to take the end of your string and you are going to loop it around like this. And then you're going to push it back all the way down until you have a knot at the end. That is the easiest way to do a double knot. And then you have all of the string left over, which is great. Alright, so I have laid out my jean jacket and I have put out my patch approximately where I would like it to be. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some sewing pins and I'm going to pin the patch to the jacket. If you don't have sewing pins, you can always take a safety pin and use that as well. We just want to hold this in place so that way it does not move around when we're sewing it. So I'm going to attempt to show you. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the patch and you're going to want to push the pin through the patch and then through the first layer of the jacket. And then you're going to want to push it back out. So just like that. And you want to kind of steer away from the edges because that's where we're going to sew. Alright, and he is where we want him to be. Alright, so now that we have our patch pin in place, we have our needle threaded, we are going to go ahead and get started. What we want to do is we want to follow along kind of right inside of the blue ring. And we are going to want to start underneath the jean jacket so that way our knot at the end of our string is invisible. So you can pick anywhere on the circle to start. I am just going to start right about here. And what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to poke through the outside. And you want to get it as close to the edge as possible. And this can definitely take a couple tries to get it in the perfect spot. Once you notice that the needle's coming through, but it's not exactly where you want it to go, you can easily just push it back out and just keep working at it until you get it to the right spot. So we pull all the way through until it tugs, and we're going to want to go about a ½ inch over, and we're going to stick our needle through the patch and then through the other end of the jean jacket. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to do the same thing on the inside. We are going to go about a ½ inch over, do our best again to try to get right through to the other side, and then we are going to want to pull the string out. And we're just going to want to do this the entire way around. comes time to the end, what you want to do is you want to take your needle and you just kind of want to get a poke underneath the patch like this. And you're going to want to do, and then you're going to want to take your needle and you just want to go underneath it. And you're just going to keep doing that in different angles until you create a really great knot. Perfect. All right, and then I'm just going to go ahead and take my scissors and I can cut it off right there at the end since I know the knot is nice and sturdy. And then I will cut the little end off this piece right here. And we will take out the pins if you have any pins in there. And voila, you have a patch sewed on perfectly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you would like to see any more of our programs, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.